Oh yeah, it's 71 degrees here in Kissimmee, Florida. You start to get an idea if you can see off to the right. There's a couple of cars there. I am at the Mecum auction here. It's January. Beautiful weather. Feeling like a lucky guy today because I have a spot on a VIP tour of the auction. So this is exciting. I gotta go find a parking space, of course, but everything off to the right here is all the Mecum tents, all the setup. I see loads of cars in there. Yeah, so join me. I hope you'll stick around for this. This is going to be exciting. I'm going to get a parking spot here in this giant field, and then we're going to go in and meet our tour guide. Okay, come along.
Let's go in here.
Hey, sir, would you give 95? 95. Now,
We're going to do a picture, everybody. JP, where are you? Your white badges are right there. The numbers. Let's say if you want a card and you win the card, we will have a clerk come over and they will write you down your name. We have two sets of badges. We have a gold and we have a white badge. The gold badge, if you decide to buy gold badge and two card reads, you get few coupons and stuff like that. And also it entitles you to and that's because we'll have certain sections for gold bidders and we'll have certain sections for white. But one thing we do, I don't care what type of badge you got, I will treat you exactly the same as anybody else.
You know where we are each second delay. If we have any questions about your vehicle, you're right here to answer those for us. So please be on that area to represent your automobile. If you're in track, all right,
Behind the scenes at Mecum.
I do it once a year, and you're actually going to get to go behind the block. You'll actually see the auctioneer in action, how it does work. It's quite something. And then I'm going to tell you about internet bidding. I'll tell you about phone bidding. And I'll go through all that with you. Okay? Let's go. Go right onto the platform.
Now 20, back 22, 22, 20.
Okay, here we go.
So noisy, but who gets to go behind the auction block at Mecum?
14, 13,
Oh, this is crazy.
14. T-top, Crossfire,
This is crazy.
$14,000, $12,000, you want to get $14,000, you want to get $12,000, $13,000.
Them ladies over there run the computer. They follow the auctioneer. Okay? They enter in there, and that's what appears on their screens right over there. Here, take a look at the crowd. You can see what Jimmy has right up over there.
Sold,
That's what he has. That's how it works. Okay?
That is fantastic.
Corvette paint car edition convertible. Automatic transmission, V8, automatic, $7,800.
Okay, you kind of get the gist of it.
That's awesome.
It's
Thank
cool
you.
how you can see how it exactly all works. Okay?
All right. I have no idea how the audio is going to work on any of this, but this is terrific. Behind the scenes. This really is behind the scenes.
$25,000. 23 today. 25. 25.
This is a rare treat for everybody. This does not happen but once a year. And you owe that to JP. I kind of set it up with JP. You owe that to JP for what he's been able to do. This is very, very rare that you get a chance to go into the television side, okay?
So yeah, anything you see on TV is running through this truck. So this room here is tape replay. So anytime a car goes across, you want to see it again. Any of those rollbacks where you see him yelling in the highlight pack, that's all done in this room here. In the back there is engineering. That's where all the brains of the operation is. Myself, Ethan, and Craig are part of that team. This room behind is where, when you're looking at the cameras, they're all the same color. So if you're ever watching a sporting event, oh, that looks a little blue, that looks a little orange. Now I'm critical, I'd see it. You guys probably won't, but that's where they do that. It's like the man behind the curtain, right? Make sure everything's good. So anything you hear when you're watching the show is all done through that. So, yeah. And then this is a production space, right? So there's the, you know, the device when you're watching TV, this is what cuts in between. Space here, director sits here, producer, director Tony, producer Taylor. So if you ever hear them talk about that on the broadcast, that's what they're talking about.
So those seats are occupied when you're broadcasting.
Yeah,
when it's
everybody. I
on.
think everybody's out for like breakfast right now, so it's nobody's in the room. But this place will be packed. 3. It's about 20 of us probably in the truck.
Nice.
So it's a full house when we're operating.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for hosting us here today. This has been a fantastic opportunity. I really appreciate being here. And I just wondered, how in the world do you pull this off? Like, you're JP Emerson of the JP Emerson Show, but how does that rank with Mecum? I mean, how did you get involved with this and make this happen?
Well, we're very fortunate to be partnered with Mecum. We've been partners with Mecum for 6 years now. And we actually got a message from them and said, hey, we're interested in what you're doing. Come talk to us. And that's certainly what we did. We connected with Chicken George, who of course you guys just met. And Chicken George is just a wealth of information. He can share things that most people don't know. We're very happy to be part of Mecum. We partnered with them and bring these experiences to everybody. You don't just have to be a gold bidder to get something like this.
That's awesome. I had a great time. I thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. If I read the literature correctly, there are 46 Ferraris here. This is a private collection that's going on sale. All these cars are going to go no reserve, and apparently they're going to auction off the luggage associated with them as well. Phil Bachman was a well-to-do auto dealership owner up in Tennessee, and he passed away last year, and these cars are all going no reserve, and the profits apparently are going to a good cause. There's an education foundation up in Tennessee that he and his wife founded, so that's nice. If you ever wanted a Ferrari, now's a great time to do it, and your money goes to a good cause, and you get an awesome collectible car. Similar to the Ferrari collection that's being sold, this is another entire collection of these Camaros, Clift Ernst. They're everywhere, they're big, they're small, they're American, they're Japanese. Most of them are collectibles. Some of them are confusing me. I don't know why some of these cars are here. There was a 2013 Chevy Silverado pickup. I had to wonder what was collectible about that. Maybe somebody can help me understand. But all in all, this is just oh, I love the orange. Is that the orange on the Chevy pickups? I thought those were cool color. It's a nice walkthrough. Of course, we all know Mecum for the car auction. We see it on TV. But they also auction off all the road art as well. This is whole categories of what they term as, what Mecum calls road art. There's everything from gas station signs to gas pumps themselves and anything to do with cars and commercial advertising and whatever else. Man, I guess pinball machines count and jukeboxes. Not everything's for auction. Plenty of stuff just for sale. I've heard good things about the Bacon Boss. Let's see. Food for sale. All the old. Oh, I know. You imagine it. It's car related. You can probably buy it in here. Might need to go back to my Corvette museum video, but I'm wondering if this Mecum auction might have more Corvettes than the Corvette Museum has. This is kind of wild.
I keep thinking of the word eclectic.
Like it's really kind of difficult to grasp the enormity of what's here. You know, they talk in terms of thousands of cars. And just trying to pick a spot down here where where the camera angle can kind of grab. Just look at the tents, all those flags, and all the cars. You get a glimpse close by. How many cars are under this one tent? And then this is like number 23. Right next to me here is number 23 of the display zones. Cars are just everywhere.
43, a 69 Camaro RS. Comprehensive top to bottom restoration. Got big block 390/68. Holly Sniper fuel injection, 5 speed, 50 chair. Dude, I'm gonna go 5 speed part. I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go part. I'm gonna go 70,000. Hit 730.
This is the main event. This is what happens out here. It's beautiful. Regular price to get in here is $30 a head. You can bring your own scooter, but as you can see looking around here, there is a scooter rental right inside the gate. As soon as you walk in, you can get one of those for $65 for the entire day if you don't have your own or just don't want to bring your own scooter or just don't feel like walking quite so much, because it's a lot to walk. I really got my steps in today. Totally worth your $30 to come around here and check out all this. Probably one of the best car shows I've ever been to, and it's not even a car show. Gotta have the merch. Mecum's got the merch. Don't be fooled by the food court sign. This is not the only one. This is just one area for eating. Give me a couple seconds and I will edit in a short walk to one of the other food areas. So you might be able to just make out the food court that I just left behind me, and then swing the camera around in this other food court in front. This one we're about to walk into here is a little bit better covered. The entire area is, most of the entire area is under tent. And they've got some other normal selections. There's burger places, there's a little Chick-fil-A stand in there, there's a barbecue stand in there. Pizza, wood fire pizza place that got a good review from Chicken George, our tour guide from earlier today. He seemed like a really nice guy, that was fun. Yeah, that's this other food court here. And there's a stage in front of us that's had a band up here earlier. I'm not recording when the band's playing because that's copyrighted music and it wouldn't make it into the video anyway. So yeah.
When you approach a vehicle like your
this place is huge.
Here, how many hours go into a build?
Yeah, if you don't want to stand in line for the Dodge drifting experience, this might be a little more your speed. I think there's probably a weight limit on these little guys. Okay, maybe that's for the kids. Could be for the kids. I thought I'd pop in here for just a minute between bids, between cars, just to let you get a look around. To be a bidder, you see down in the front, the best seats down there towards the front are the gold lanyard bidders. That's a $500 entry to register for that. The people walking around will have white lanyards on. They paid $200 to be here, but that's kind of minimum buy-in to get your bidding number, if you will. And there's some forms to fill out and whatnot. Other than that, it's $30 a head just to be here, and it's noisy. It almost seems kind of never-ending. The best I could figure, there were 23 of those staging areas, viewing areas, that were covered by tents, and then there was a few more up to number 27 on the map that were outdoor like this, but this just seems to go on forever. Which reminds me, the parking is right over there. That was $15. They do have adequate parking for ADA. They'll let you up close. If you got the handicap permit, you can get closer, get your scooter. Like I said, and I think I mentioned the price of the scooters elsewhere in the video. Wow. Okay. I think that's just going to be it. I got my steps in, and I think I got your steps in today too, so thanks for coming along. Man, is that the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo? Huh. Final thoughts, I'm out of here now. I've been here about 6 hours. I'm exhausted. An hour and a half of that was that tour that I was on this morning, which I'm super grateful for JP Emerson for that. That was awesome. If you come here, I think you should come here. I would come. I might come back on a weekday and see how the crowd is. Pretty crowded on Saturday. Next Saturday, the main day, is going to be nuts. 4 hours, you could probably see most of everything there. I'm not sure if you'll feel like you did. If you wait in line to do like the Dodge, the noisy tire ride thing with the Dodges, that's going to take you a little while longer because you have to wait in line for that. How often are you going to stop and take breaks and eat food and all those kinds of things? Like, to me, a 2 hour wouldn't be nearly enough time. 3 hours would feel like speed walking. Probably 4 hours would be more like it, to take a couple of breaks, get some food. Anyway, thanks again. It's been great. I hope to see you next time. I hope you can make it down here to Kissimmee to check this out. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.